I think the most important thing for an organisation like Globelics is to have good young people coming into the organisation and playing an active part, because old people are valuable from their past experience, but all the time any organisation needs an infusion of new blood and new people. And for Globelics it's exceptionally important because of the speed with which science and technology are changing. And so to invite young people especially to help organise the meetings and to take part in them is of paramount importance.
Globelics is a rather young community. It turns out that among those responding to the questionnaire, it's 80% are less than 54 years old, which is different from the traditional university age structure now, where it's often dominated by old people. So I think Globelics opens up for young people access to interesting collaboration with other young people and with more senior people. I think that's, my judgment is that it's been much more success than I could expect when we started all this.
I am confident in saying that for the young people careers, Globelics has been important. May I just tell an anecdote? We were in Beijing in Globelics 2, and I remember a very young Chinese scholar. She was so beautiful and very shy, with that awful English, and she was so nervous. And the discussant was Dick Nelson. And he was so kind, but not kind like patronizing her. No. He was deeply, scholarly kind. And I had the feeling at the moment that this young Chinese would never in her life forget that moment. And I think that this is Nelson and all the other old people. We are very much aware about the need for these people to profit from the opportunity that Globelics give them just to make the first steps. And I think that for them it's really a very positive opportunity and situation.
And I should mention we have the Globelics Academy, where we each year now for 5 years have brought together about 40 young people who are very good PhD students to work together for a week, either in Lisbon or in Finland, in Tampere. And this also creates a network for young people.
I have at least 6 or 7 of my PhD students that have gone to some of these meetings. And all of them, the impact in their research work and their professional work has been profound. You see here in Mexico there are at least a dozen people that went to the first Globelics Academy 4 years ago. And one of my students that went to that meeting said that these people still connect via the internet. They can help if someone from China needs some data from Mexico, and that's difficult to find. He sends an email to a colleague, a friend that is from Mexico, and they receive information analysis. Then it's a complex web of network of young people that has been, in a sense, formed via this that is perhaps the most important activities of Globelics.
Students, scholars often had very good experience with their involvement. So they tell the experience to their colleagues and the classmates. So nowadays, students in relative majors, fields, I'm sure that most of them know about Globelics.
And I have to say that the level, the quality has increased very much. So in a sense, not only there has been, let's say, a widening process of touching more and more young people and young researchers into Globelics. Now, the number is really quite high, I mean, compared to the previous meetings. So the number of young guys is increasing, but I think also the quality of their work presented here has increased. So in a sense, the impact has been both in terms of number of people exposed to issues and to discussion and so on, but also the quality of the work presented by the young people has improved over the years.